offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building.
Play run fits over here, bro.
Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
2 minutes remaining in this first.
I ain't you, I ain't spamming. I play fucking football over here.
And it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, Winston. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And they'll lose yardage here, knocked back to the 19-yard line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. To throw, Winston.
That quarter supposed to get that.
Juwan Jackson, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Saints get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Well, they'll turn to Kamara.
You're not running on me, bro. You give that up.
Spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Touchdown, wants to kick it off. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought to
I love when they hit me hard. You don't know I got a whole backlash ability, bro. The harder you hit me, the more it fatigues you.
For Las Vegas, about set to begin the drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add.
He hit me hard, bro.
But a mistake there.
I don't know, huddle that. Huddle when you hit me hard. You better put that shit on conservative. He hit me. This shit does not faze me. Your defense getting tired off that shit.
Keep it on the ground again here.
Come on, keep hitting.
Just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken
You don't fuck around and find out.
Pickup. The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of one there. A final shot before break. Carr. And it's complete to Adams. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This one taken just inside the 10. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two...
Thanks for hitting me hard.
That'll be license to take some
wear them out.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Running running it with Jacobs. Pushes him over.
You kidding me?
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 119 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now a carry for Jacobs. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. Just
fuck around and find out that dime is not a defense, bro. Get out of it.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll go down here at the
run all over your defense, bro. Soft box ass.
Pick up, and that's a 1st down. They run it with Jacobs. That's a roll.
Clear him out.
Solid gain of 18 and a Raider 1st down.
You certainly have to give them more credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
On the handoff, this is
Fuck around and find out. You better take that shit on. Put it on conservative, bro. You ain't gonna have no defense. Them boy gonna be tired.
Because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run,
No, they can't even block shit no more. And that takes two, 3, 4 guys to tackle them. They tired.
stop short of the 10. Trying to run forward with Jacobs.
He hit me hard, bro.
Tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. We talked about defenders
You getting tired, not me.
keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Hard to throw for it on 4th down. Able to find Waller. That's
Takes 2 people to get tackles now. They are tired. He said, Coach, I ain't had no water yet. Where's my water break yet? You didn't get no water break, bro.
Here's Jacobs. And maybe a measure of
Yeah, what we gotta do, man. They tired.
this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. One more time with Jacobs, and a minuscule gain.
Do what you gotta do, Jacobs.
From the 6 to the 5.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. They felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Carr now on 3rd and goal. Touchdown.
They tired. They can't even get to it. Them boys so tired. I'm evil. Wear their ass out. Running it right at them.
It's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me to that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores.
Well, they can't even get. They're so tired. They don't even. Coach, just let them score, Coach. We tired, man. Should have put that shit on conservative in the 1st quarter, bro. Now them boys just too tired. They're not gonna play for you. They gonna let me score whenever I want now.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
I gotta get one of these to come through, man. I'm trying to remember who was it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They begin on the ground with Camara. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
We had that edge. Blocking the back, blocking the back. I might just let, what's his name, play that so I can play the linebacker on the other side.
And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half.
Boom!
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
Give me some more momentum. You know, this is going to fill me all the way up.
And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it.
A little bit more. I don't think he does, bro.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs.
Where's your force and contains at, bro? Can't put everybody on one side. You have a force and contain when you play run fit defense, my guy. You overcommit to one side, you're going to give me one. There you go. No, you're going to learn.
This run's not going to go anywhere. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now Carr.
What you going to do about the pass, though? That's a man-beater route.
Different story here, over 20 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Carr.
Man-beater.
Inside the 5.
Full momentum.
Matt Collins, a 15-yard touchdown grab.
Let's put the man-beater route on the field. You got to throw that.
Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. On as the Raider kickoff unit now is.
Imagine if I had that line that I had in Madden. What was it, Madden 20?
Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive.
We got Trent Brown and shit. Granted, real life Trent, he didn't want to fucking play, but potential was there.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start the drive on the ground.
50. I might need to do a switch.
He has been tremendous all day long. 6 yards.
I got the switch on now.
2nd and 4. Winston
There we
again,
go.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Oh, even better.
With the 3rd and 3.
I seen something.
Left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I see what I see.
Here's Camara trying to run for it.
You're not running stretch on me all day, bro. We got run fits on the field.
Brought down at the 42. Now a 1st down carry. It's Camara. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 6.
Boom, 3-man pressure.
So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long.
Running a curl.
Back to throw here.
Boom, 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 boom.
It's complete. Camara.
Wear his ass out.
Down to around the 47-yard line.
I'm not even worried about that.
First of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there, coming out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective third down play to move the chains. Now Winston.
Boom, boom, boom.
Ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Good fucking shit with the inside quarter adjustment.
And the Raiders are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. We knew this was going to be a tall quarter anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts it in, and he hopes that they have.
All right, partner, work with me here, because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation.
That car is doing good today, baby.
This game,
Do it, baby.
got them in this spot in the first place, and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they get to him after a gain of 7 to the 4.
I like that game, baby. I've seen a lot of goods. I'm sorry I had to do a continuation. I think I had an issue with my stream just cutting. 100% completion on the passing. We dominated in the run game. I want to kind of look at some of these pressures we were getting. Dude just was not expecting it. Look at her, off the edge, untouched, bro. We got the Sam linebacker just untouched. You got pressure coming from the outside. Looking downfield, he doesn't have any reads, really wide open. He's not going to have time. I don't know what he's looking at. What up, Tao? Yeah, that was boxed. I like how well, from this defense, I do like how the safety gets that inside on the crosser. So both of my safeties have the inside. My users on that linebacker pressing is number 1. So I got a linebacker in coverage playing his receiver. We dominated in the run game, bro. There was nothing he could do. That's that impact blocking. Fuck that. Make sure y'all start using that. I did have some fuck ups. You know, it comes with the territory. I was trying new adjustments. I mean, the pressure was there. You see right there, I got 2 guys already. 3 guys, really. He didn't get that throw off. I think I ended up putting the inside quarter with that safety. I probably should have done it on that play. Said you go get your pros and cons. Play action is useless. Cancel. Don't even run play action. Just cancel it. Cancel the play action. It's pointless using play action in this game, unless you just know they're run committing. But 9 times out of 10, they're not run committing. No, I'm not. No, fuck Derek Carr. To be honest, I mean, it is what it is. I just don't want to watch any games where I'm having a heart attack. You know, I want to dominate the games and be happy. You know, we won. I don't want to be going in all 4 quarters wondering when my last heartbeat's going to be, you know. So we got a lot of good offense. Jacobs, hopefully we give the ball to Jacobs. He's a beast. That man's a dog. Ah, that should have been I don't know how that didn't get in. Like, that was perfect. Both B gap, the A gap and the B gap freeze up. Have both safeties and a linebacker come free untouched. I probably could have just put my linebacker in man on the tight end and then just shoot both of those B gaps. So that might be my adjustment for that. Just man up the tight end, fuck the flats, because the pressure is going to get there. He's not going to throw it to the left flat on a blitz because that's going to be a throw out of sack. You're not going to get that swing to the right because he's getting bumped. So I could do that. So if I come out in the B gap blitz, just man up the middle linebacker on the tight end. So that would be good. And Devontae, like I said, I'll start throwing it to him in the fourth quarter. Like in fourth quarter, bro, he runs his route so good, bro. He cuts perfectly. I like how the dig routes are on next gen versus current gen, but current gen has better out routes. Dude really just tried to. He tried me, bro. I like this defense, bro. Like it covers everything that it needs to cover. And then you can drop guys in zone from the D-line. Like from the 3-tech, I can play a hard flat. You can't do that in any other defensive line front. So I'm putting my 3-tech, which I got Furl, playing the hard flat over there. So that takes that swing route option away from him. And I like how that Sam linebacker is just coming free, untouched. Look at him. Wow. I did get sacked. I don't know what I was looking at. I don't know. I probably should have slide protected. Or blocked up. Probably should have blocked the fullback. I had Darren Waller wide open on that corner route. So if I start running that play action, just block the fullback. If I see single high, I'll run that slant, block the fullback, and the running back. Just max protected, almost. Yeah, always watch your film, guys. Like, I do it, like, especially when I'm labbing stuff. I want to see what's coming free, who's, playing what assignment in every specific defense, Say right here, I'm putting my 3-tech in a seam flat. And see, he's playing the running back to the flat over there, but he's also playing that area of the field. So if he runs a crosser over there, I got a body over there. But he's not going to have time because look how wide this blitz comes. He ain't got no protection. That Sam linebacker is just coming free, untouched every time, even with the tight end and the fullback over there. He just coming off the edge, followed by Crosby with the cleanup. That was a nice adjustment that I made. Even though Hobbs got his boots shook over there on the zig, it was pointless. Sam Webb got a pick right here. This was the 5-3 defense. Look at her. The Sam linebacker is just coming free, untouched on the tight end side. He's not even getting chip blocked. Look at him. So my adjustments here was I put the safety in an inside third. I put the linebacker in a mid-read. I want to say I put an outside quarter. Yeah. I put an outside quarter on the other, even though I knew he was running a dig. But that's why I said I put that mid-read on the field in case he tried to run a dig. And that outside quarter, I just kind of had a feeling he might try to run something outside. I probably should have just put it in a third. But other than that, I finished 2 spots. You finally? But that was a nice pick right there. That was the inside quarter adjustment on that crosser too. And I like how he play. Like I can play that inside quarter from the slot in this defense. I like the only thing that if you're running this, you're going to have to use are that linebacker over here on that other side. That's the only thing. So you're going to have to get that jam. You're going to have to use the defensive assist to get this so that you can get a jam. Now, the benefits is you're bringing someone stronger out there that can press. He may not have a high press coverage rating, but he has the strength, and strength matters. Okay, strength matters. It like their actual press rating doesn't matter. It goes off of their strength. So the high, like they can have like 90 plus press, but if they don't have like 70 plus strength, they're not going to be very effective versus bigger receivers. So like I said, I put a linebacker out there, doesn't have the greatest press, and then bro, I haven't played Madden 20 in like 4 years, my guy. There's still people that probably play that online, so obviously. I think I was top 100 when I last played it. I don't remember the exact rank. But I think we see some good things with this defense, fellas. Take it with a grain of salt, you know. Like, I mean, I'm trying to add more to the defense so that I can branch out and then get back into the 3-4 bear and the 3-4 odd. There's some things that I want to do with the 3-4 odd, but yeah, I'm on the PlayStation 5 now. I was on current gen, but I had to hurry up and get that upgrade. But you know, that blitz though, it's nice. I will say that, man. It's good to have some blitzes that can come through, throw people off guard. Because, see, the thing is, I'm off meta. You know, I'm not going to be running what you'll probably see on every other channel. Like, I'll find something and I'll lab it and I'll make it work. You know, and then I can come into definitely, man. Probably tomorrow or something. Maybe we can get something in. Like I said, I try to run a lot of off meta stuff, but no, you don't. Paul. But yeah, man. So every year, I'm always trying to find something new. Because of like what Madden 20, I was running 4-3 over. I think I was running 4-3 over, and then Madden 20, I think was. I want to say 22. I started running the 4-3 under, and then 23 came and we just completely switched to a 3-4 defense. But at the same time, they kind of what's the word I'm looking for? They kind of they stripped the defensive playbooks. Like they got whipped. Like there's a lot of plays that used to be in them that aren't in them anymore. So it's really just trying to adapt to that, and then having to get those user adjustments so that you can get some of the coverages that you used to be able to have in the game. And there's a lot of things that used to be like you used to be able to play like 2-man under from a 3-4 like base or a 4-3 base. You can't even do that no more. I don't even think those are viable options. Like if you just go to the playbooks, unless you have like one of those generic books. I think the generic books might have stuff, but I mean, just like if you just go to straight defenses, like let's go to all plays. Like if I go to any 3-4, I will not have a 2-man under in any set. No 2-man under. Like they really like these formations used to have like mainly the I think it was 3-4 odd used to have like 30 something plays. Man, I just try to keep everything, like I don't add plays, man. I just keep the one that, you know, whatever my team has. You know, sometimes I'll be like, you know, if I had such and such play. Like defensive playbooks, I'm not even going to be mad at you for a custom defense because there's not, like they gutted the playbooks, bro. Like there's nothing special about any of the defensive plays. The only thing you have is extra formations. So I'm not even gonna be mad at you, bro, because your play count's 185. You know, 500. You know, so like, you know, you don't even have your full like the over edge is the only 3-4 that has the 2-man under from what I see. But the overage fucking sucks because it has an out of position player and it glitches with the slides. You know, I don't like that. So nobody runs to over edge. I mean, you could, but, you know, I mean, the 3-4 under. So they replaced a lot of stuff and they added these inverts, like these one-side inverts. It's like the only good plays they had. Like this weak blitz may be good. I don't know. I've never seen it. That's the 3-4, the 4-3. See, look, we don't have that play. I don't have the cover 2 when I be needing the cover 2. I don't have the Mike Will blitz. You know, like the fucking Raider playbook next year better have some of these plays because there be sometimes I be needing that cover 2. Yeah, I ain't no telling what they gonna do to it next year, bro. Like you can't even run. Ugh, shit. There was like I think it was cover 6 or cover 9 you used to be able to run. This is the 4-3. I think this is 4-3 normal. Now they call it the 4-3 over. I think. And the over solid, this used to be the 4-3 over plus. And then the over walk was the 4. No, this was the 4-3. Overwalk was the 4-3 over. But a lot of the plays that they took from it was there was plays in here that I used to go over that was based off of that safety coming down. And you would have the cover 2. There was a cover 2 sink blitz. And then there was a cover 3 wheel blitz that would look basically like this Mike Will blitz, but it would be like a cover 3, or you would have a variant of this that would look like a cover 2. You know, so those plays are going, and those were money blitzes. I'm not even gonna lie, and I took a variant of it, and then instead of running the cover 2, I would blitz the safety and then double man align, drop that safety, and I'd have like ridiculous double edge heat. Because, you know, that safety be in a position where that tackle can't get to him. They don't want you touching the generic playbooks. Generic playbooks probably have all kind of weird shit. But it has like all the best in certain formations, but it doesn't have like versatility. You know? And they don't want you to have like all the unique plays in the game. I guess there's like a restriction on that, but they let people make custom playbooks anyway, so it's like, well, fuck it, right? So if I go look, and the only way you can look at the playbook is you have to go into practice mode. So really, that's just what it come down to. Now, I will give y'all a tip on something. If you play Mutt, they have these playbooks that they release, you know, and I guarantee you, anything they do in Mutt, they usually use Mutt as an experiment, you know, like a lab science. So if you play Mutt and you see these new playbooks and stuff, they're using it to get a reaction, see how people like them. And then the next year, they're going to start adding them to the regular playbooks. So, like, if you play Mutt, keep your eye out on different playbooks. Like, I seen some of, like, the John Madden playbooks and stuff. Like, he got some good under center stuff. But he didn't have no, like, deep ball passes, which was weird because I'm like, that's what the Raiders were known for, is throwing it deep with Cliff Branch and shit. But let's go look at some of these defenses. You got the 4-3, 3-4, 4-6 cover 2, and multiple D. So really, we test the 4-3, and we're going to look at all of them. I'm really just going to skim through them. Because most people, they like a long time ago, like in Madden 10 and shit, I used to run like multiple D and shit, but I just kind of stopped doing that. Let's see. Alright. Alright, so you got the 4-3 over. Okay, so it has the quarters. Sky hard flat, cover 6. So it had, alright, so they got the cover 2 man in the regular book, like the generic books. The plays they used to have, they put them all in the specialty books. So 4-3 under. Remember, they didn't have the 4-3 under when you went to go try to add custom playbooks. Remember, I ran the 4-3 under last year. So it's got the quarters. It's got a nice little hammer blast blitz. I like that. You got the Sam Crush. You got the Sam Crash 1. We'll go fire. You got the over solid, which is really the over plus. It's got that blitz too. You got the saw blast. It's not a lot of plays. It's like 6 plays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, it's 9. Alright, so you got the wide 9. They call it over wide. You got a cover 6. You got a quarters. You got the over, which is normal. Okay. You got the 4-4. Don't really see anything unique there. Got the nickel. Nickel over. Wide. Yo, remember what year was, I think it was the wide 9 I was running a couple years ago, bro. And I was just fucking people up with it. That shit might be still good. Used to be my outside run defense. Alright, so this 3-3 looks glitchy. You got your linebackers off. I see a lot of people running these, but it's a weak box, so it's really no point trying. Used to be a glitch. I'm trying to see if I can see one. I'm trying to remember what I used to do. I think it was like the safety drop into like a cross blitz. See, they took the cross blitz out. That's what I see. You used to have like a linebacker cross, like a loop blitz that you could audible to out of that. But I don't see it in there no more. Like I said, they gutted these playbooks. Like a lot of those plays that people were bitching about, they're gone. I fucking hate that shit too. I used to run dime. What was it? Last year I was running a lot of dime. It used to be my go-to. Most def. Like I said, there used to be like a dime defense that had the outside DBs play off and the slots play press. Alright, so let's back out of here and we'll go look at the next one. I mean, you can play any of these defenses, you can play with them. It's just really just preference. Me personally, as long as I could run any defense I want, because the only defense I'm caring about right now is the goal line 6-2 and the 5-3. And if I can find one of these generic books that have even more plays in those, then those might get a look moving forward. But I'm just trying to see. Bro, it's the fucking the home field advantage shit, bro. Because it'll get to a point where no matter what you do, like it basically tells on you. It's like we're not going to let you win. it's basically advanced DDA. Just, you'll know like the unrealistic shit. Like you'll just know. You'll be like, well. One thing I know is like blitzes come through. If you blitz someone on next gen, bro, it's coming. And a lot of people blitz. Alright, so you got 3-4 odd. See if I can see anything unique in here. I don't really see a lot of plays because I don't see the what you call it. You got the under. Three, four over. I used a 3-4 over last year. Then you got the 3-4 bear. I think that's a better setup. I wish we had these for, like, I would deal with this. Like, I don't like the 3-4 cub. So if we had like the 3-4 over instead of the cub, I would be more satisfied. Right, they got the 3-3. I don't see any crossers. Yeah, they probably permanently. Man, you might want to get what lab work in that you can, my guy. Like, cause you never know. That's what I've been trying to do. I'm just trying to lab, see what works, see what people are doing. That way I can go ahead and get some schemes in. Especially, I'm really labbing towards the beginning again. Beginning of the year, everybody likes to run the ball. You're going to see people that are forcefully trying to run the ball. Even if it ain't working, they're still just going to keep running because they're going to run until it works. That's why you see me running a lot of these goal line defenses as of late, because I'm preparing for what's to come. And apparently, my fucking shit can defend the pass too, so that's going to be an added bonus. Okay, so first and foremost, you don't want nobody running for 300 yards on you, like I'm doing on these people. All right, so this does have the goal line 5-3 and 6-2. Guts out, jet, pinch, base, half out. So it's got all those. Man, gaps all, gaps B, gaps AB, so I don't really see any uniques. It's just got the 1-3-7 quarters. I don't really run that. So it's got the dime 2-3 and the 2-3 Sam. So you could use that instead of using like a dollar defense. But the only thing is that'll be a weak box. But my team could actually run that. So you got the 2-4 double mug. Only thing is I don't like about this is that it's got the 3-3. And I don't like running the 3-3. Like I can dig the 2-4. So that's all you got is a. See, I don't have my 3-3 odd that I use. I mean, it's not too bad. It's like it's got a better advantage on the 3-4s because I'll definitely take that 3-4 over. What is it, 3-4 under over 3-4 cub. Ain't no telling what we're gonna get, man. That's probably why they didn't do too much to this one as far as playbooks and stuff. Go to this side. flip sides. So I looked at the 4-3, the 3-4. Now you got the 4-6. I'm going to go cover 2. Let's see what the cover 2 defense look like. Maybe I can get like a goal line with some coverages in it, bro. Like that would be. So you got the 4-3 over, 4-3 under, 4-3 wide, over, under, wide. Nickel over, and 3-3. So this is more of a, I would say 2-4-5. I don't see any loop blitzes. So they might have just like exterminated the loop blitzes completely from there. Then you have a dime. This defense sucks. And nothing unique there. Cover 2 sucks. I think we got the 4-6 and multiple D. You're probably better off with the multiple D. Like they're not putting a lot of plays in it. You'd rather have a lot of formations. Let's see. I will say I do like that the loading screens are gone, bro. Let's see, look, multiple D. It's just to the point where I don't even feel like the generic playbooks are really even unique, really. Okay, so you got the odd. You got the over, which is normal. Under, which is what I used to run. But it don't even have the cover 6 in it. I don't think. Nope. You got the 3-4 odd and cub. Do not like cub. Cub is bad. It's mini bear pretty much. You got the 5-2 defense. Not really a fan of the 5-2. No. Yeah, I do not like those nickel defenses. It's more of a 4-man front. You only got. Yeah, if you ain't got a big nickel, bro, you don't. It's not gonna work. You gotta have a big nickel. I don't see anything unique on the goal lines outside of what I was already doing. Yeah, you got to be able to have a big nickel defense. Multiple D is ass. There's like what, one more of the 4-6. I wish they would bring like those legendary playbooks back, man. Like the 2005 Ravens playbook, defensive playbook. You know, like bring back some of those or something. You know, like teams that were known for having, you know, bring like the top 5 offenses of such and such decade, or the top 5 defenses of such and such. Which QBs will get whose abilities? I don't think anyone's going to have Hot Route Master next year, bro. That shit's dead. Let's see what this 4-6 got in it. Yeah, no one's going to have all his abilities, bro. You can only have one goat. You don't replace the goat. You feel me? You can't do that. It don't work like that. What does that mean? Alright, so you got the 4-6. Okay. Another 4-6. And then you got the bear. You got your 3-4 bear. You got your 4-4. Nickel over, cub, 3-3. Ugh. You got the big nickel though. You got dime normal. You got dollar. Prevent goal line. To be honest, I don't like any of them playbooks. The generic playbooks are ass, especially since they're good at the playbooks. So now you just got to kind of look at all the playbooks in general. And I don't even know what, like, as far as offense, I need to look at the formations so I know how to match up with certain things. So if I just, per se, let's go look at all plays. Obviously, I've seen the full house shit. I know how to stop that. I can stop full house with goal line. There's only 6 plays. The only play that would threaten me with outside quarter adjustment is the P8 middle if they cancel the play action. But I could put a mid-third and a mid-read on the field. But my blitz would get in there. If I'm sending 7, you're blocking 6, bro. That shit doesn't bother me. I really need to look at the shotgun formations because I know I can match up with any I form. Trio has the jet sweep. Box is basically a gun bunch, except the receiver starts on the outside and sometimes he'll motion in. You see a lot of people with custom playbooks, they run this shit, but it's not really a good formation. I mean, remember every year they try to make a new formation, like, oh, and then they try to promote it on the E3 or whatever they call that shit, where they, put the game out there for the year. I remember a couple of times they tried to do it for the Raiders playbook, like the Raiders get some unique formation, like Y off close or something, and they'll be showcasing it at E3. Like it's a good play or something, take a play in it. Alright, so we're not going to use the box, not worried about bunch. I see people using it, but I don't really, like I blitz it, I run goal line. Like that, that shit doesn't affect me. Like if you sit there and try to play coverage on those glitchy formations, then that's you getting dotted up. Me, I'm just trying to send as many people as possible while still having good coverage. That's really my mindset right now. I'm just, like I said, I'm looking at some of these plays just to kind of see, if I run into any unique plays in the future. So I know what kind of user adjustment I need to put on the field. So if I see anything that looks like something someone would add to a custom playbook, Like I see a bunch of these wide trails, so don't worry about that. I'm trying to see. Most of like bunch sets, I'm good at defending because I used to run bunch a lot. And some of these I would consider like this smash return could potentially be a good play. What, Shadow? What? Hold up. I think Shadow wants something. You want to go outside, or are you hungry? What is it? Oh, y'all food is outside. You hungry? I'm sorry, shit. See, the thing about Shadow is he gonna let me know. He's like, I'm here. I'm gonna keep screaming until you do something. All right. Now, why am I in single back? All right. So bunch. I said bunch. Open bunch. He was thirsty. See, like, this is why I run goal line. So I don't get like the benefit of running goal line. You don't have to worry about people running these trap runs on you. If they run a trap run on you, they're going to run right into a fucking defender. It's not going to work because you're covering all those gaps. Like if you run like a 4-man front, that trap run's going to eat you up. You run a 6-man front, they're not going to have enough blockers, and that's why I said that's why I run it, because I know that the trap runs struggle against that. Especially from shotgun, you'd be like, you go to these other YouTube channels and they'd be like, oh, you're gonna run this RPO trap, and then you get these people that run these custom playbooks, and that's all they got in their playbook is the RPO traps. And come on, bro, that's why I run goal line, because you're not gonna beat me with no cheesy ass fucking run RPOs. If you're gonna beat me, you have to beat me passing. Yep. Like I said, that's why I run goal line, bro. I'm not gonna be the one that you run all day on and have me, just chew clock and get these little. I got 3 cats: Shadow, Fat, and Zeus. Hopefully, I get me a camera soon, man. I mean, I got a PS4 camera, but it's like I haven't played my PS4 since I got my PS5. It's really, what's the point, right? So most of these formations I see, I don't feel intimidated by anymore. I don't feel intimidated by bunch sets. I'm not intimidated by inside bunch sets. If there's a bunch or a cluster, I'm not really intimidated by it because, like I said, I'm sending more than you're blocking. So those no longer threaten me. I got 3 males. The deuce, I do see people run this deuce close. And like I said, the trap run, that's the main fucking reason I run them goal line sets. Stop that shit. All these little glitchy runs, you're not running the ball on that goal line. Now, especially from shotgun. That shit's dead. These little RPO glitches that people want to run. I'm trying to find that one, like that one right there. That's the dude. That's the one that dude was spamming. So I need to get up with someone on next gen to run deuce close. Put that play in their little playbook, and I need to lab it. Just looking off of it, I know I need a flat. I need 2 hard flats. I'm just trying to see It's always the running back side will always have the switch concept. I wouldn't say I struggled. I ended up running a cover 3 on it with a hard. There was a cover 3 hard flat, and I was having success, but my fucking safety dropped the fucking pick, and I was baiting them up for that, and it just kind of went downhill after that, because I was trying to bait it back, and it just never happened. But I do remember that play. Like I said, if I can get some lab work on it, I could shut that down. But it's like really the only play that I've seen in there that could be a problem. I don't worry about the doubles. I don't think this formation's even viable. No one runs this shit. Because you can't change packages. You can't, I don't know. You can't motion hike after you, like, some formations that have those little auto motions, usually you can change their route and still motion them. This one you can't. Once you get rid of the auto motion, they don't do anything. So that formation sucks. Don't worry about the little RPO bubbles. Don't really worry about doubles. I think we used to run something like that. I think it was like Madden 18. We used to have like a orbit play. And there was a play like circle. I see a lot of people running this formation too, this H tight. So they have potential extra blockers. Either that or the H slide. There was another one. I know it had to been a custom playbook. Is this play? So it could be running the Saints playbook. Because you got like that flood post concept on one side. I know I've been using like outside quarters, so that it's that triangle route that gets real glitchy. I probably need like an inside quarter, so I could probably defend that with the 5-3 because now it lets me put that safety in the linebacker spot. So if he's running that inside quarter, I can run 2 inside quarters possibly. I could definitely see myself doing something there. I can go like 2 inside quarters, put the defensive end in a hard flat, other defensive end in a seam flat, rush 4, and then I can have the corner on the other side play the outside quarter. He'll defend the corner out. Just looking. I was stopping the Y stick. I ain't worried about that. I don't worry about trace sets. I usually lock those up. Don't worry about trips. Don't worry about anything empty. They try, but it just doesn't work. Empty is useless versus my goal line. And they try to bring that quads out. See, now they didn't get, is that like a RPO? No. Yo, I wonder if my play's still in here. Y'all remember I ran that, I forgot what formation it was. It was like single back, something wing. I want to say it was like wing close or wing flex. There it is! Y'all think this play still works? You know how many fucking people I destroyed with this play? You would need a mobile quarterback, obviously. That's why I was like, man, I hope we get like Richardson, Anthony Richardson or something next year. And bro, you know how much damage you can do with this play? It's like the best play in the game if you have a somewhat mobile quarterback. It's the play right here. I missed that one. That crosser's deadly. Then you have that post route, which will beat cover 4 if they're not watching it. And then you can roll out with the quarterback. And then if it ain't there, if someone's like spying you or whatever, then you can throw it to the running back. Yeah, it wasn't in our playbook this year. Like, I try to keep the authenticity of the playbook. Like, we don't have wing flex close. I mean, I was upset, but it is what it is. I refuse to add plays to a playbook because it glitches the game out, really. To be looking at them, see what's in the playbooks. Boy, I'm tired, bro. What time is it? Oh shit, it's about that time, fellas. It's about that time. I need to get me some shut eye. Like I said, I just be looking at the plays because end of the day, I got to match my 2 goal line defenses up against all these plays, and that way I can know what adjustments are going to be static for you guys that are going to stick, so that when 24 comes out, we'll have that early defensive Evo for you guys for the low. A real defense for the low. It ain't gonna be like these other channels charging $60, bro. Like, fuck that, man. And I ain't gonna give you like you'd be surprised, man. I'm gonna tell you this. I don't like putting people on blast. But there's people out there that will literally play fucking dummy accounts. Alright? They will play dummy accounts and only like the dummy accounts, they won't move their quarterback. Pay attention. When they're showing you these blitzes, the dummy account, they won't move the quarterback, or they won't attempt to try to block it, and they won't try to pass the ball. They'll just hike the ball with their second controller or whoever they're playing, and then they'll record the footage of them getting the sack, whether it comes through or fast, or if it doesn't come through fast, they're just recording the quarterback getting sacked. That people do that, and they sell it to you, and I'm not gonna do that to you fellas, but that's just me. I'm not really up for that type of, I feel like that's deceiving people. It's like you're bro, goal line is actually good. I'm not sitting there saying that just to be saying that, because it's basically, I'm gonna explain this to you. You're taking 2 safeties off the field, because I run it with 3 cornerbacks. You take 2 safeties off the field and you replace them with 2 pass rushers. Okay, your benefit is you're going to be able to defend those flats better. Like if you're playing someone that just sits there and just runs like slant flats and shit, you'll have those edge rushers that you can optionally put into the flats, and they can get there faster, whereas the safeties have to drop down 10 yards and whatnot. You feel me? So that's basically what you're doing. You're replacing your 2 safeties with 2 edge rushers or linebackers, whatever, off-ball linebackers, whatnot. And the other one, the 5-3 that I was looking at, you're going to have your edge rushers in different positions. So there's something like that to consider. But other than that, fellas, like I said, as always, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I know these lab sessions, they could be long. hopefully I get a camera soon, and then we can, hopefully I can get a lab partner that we can, do some share play or something together. Go from there, because I don't necessarily like just going into a ranked match trying to lab something, because sometimes you go in there with the intent, like the last game, even though I won, sometimes you'll go in there with the intent to, lab a specific defense, and you'll play someone that runs an offense that it just doesn't work against. So it's tough trying to put that shit on film for you for it to work, because you really want to have some positive footage from what you had in the practice mode, and then you go play someone and they just run something completely different. So the benefit, however, of running goal line is I don't have that issue as much as I would if I'm running like a 3-4 bear or something of that sort. So there is pros to it, because like I said, it's more of a quick adjust based defense. All you have to do is simple, right? Usually I'll start off with like the outside quarters if they're outside the numbers. And then like if I'm dealing with like gun tight, I'll put my outside DBs in like thirds and stuff. The only way I'll put an outside DB in a third if the receiver is outside the number is if I'm getting killed with like double moves or stop and go routes. That's the only way, and then I'll take that match principle off and then just put it in an outside third. Also, like I said, you got to pay attention. Like if you get help, like if you're doing good with your game plan, and you're getting turnovers and you got momentum and stuff, sometimes you might be playing and they'll tell on them. Like they'll show their primary receiver out. Now, just because they show you the primary receiver out, always kind of take that with a grain of salt, because they're probably not going to throw it to that guy. They're only showing you the red route. Okay, so red route just kind of gives you, lead way. Shit, I'm tired, fellas. I'm sorry, but we'll do some more when I get off work tomorrow. Probably be about 5 p.m. because I gotta walk to work in the morning, work my little 10 hours. I don't know how much longer I gotta work tomorrow. Then I gotta walk home for another hour. I'm probably gonna take a nap. I ain't gonna lie to you. And then I'll get on, and then we can kind of break some stuff down that yeah. But it take it day to day. I think me and the kitty cats, we about to go to sleep here, man. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, Shadow, I know we're tired. But I love you, buddy. All right. So I will catch y'all fellas tomorrow, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in as always.